The testing section is next on the Common App. If you are going to be applying to colleges and you will not be submitting test scores to any of your colleges, so you're going to take them up on their test optional offering, then this section's going to be easy. You're just going to click no, that you don't want to report any official scores. If you want to submit test scores to at least one of your schools, then you need to hit yes. It's going to then ask you what type of test you want to report. So maybe you want to report just your SAT. Then you would select SAT in March 2016 or after. Then what's going to happen is when you hit continue, and you can select as many different tests as you want to report. Usually students are picking either just their SAT or just their ACT, or some will submit both if they're submitting test scores. Then when you get to the actual test score reporting portion, it's going to ask you how many past SAT scores you wish to report. So if you took it once and you just want to report that one, great. If you took it twice and you still just want to report your highest one, that is also an option they give you here. It's going to ask if you took the SAT essay. And then if you are signed up to take any future SAT sittings, you would report that here and indicate later what the future testing date is. And the reason why you would want to fill this out if you do intend to take a future SAT is, let's say you submit your application before you get that score back. This will give the college a heads up that you may have another score to send after you've already finished your application, and then they know to be on the lookout for that, and then they will update your application. In this section, it's going to ask you for your highest evidence-based reading and writing score. Okay, so if you took the test more than once, you are going to put down your highest score and then the test date when you took that. Same with the math section. Okay, so let's talk about if you have entered that information, right? If you've entered your score information, but there's a school that you're going to submit your application to, and you do not want them to see your test score information. Before you submit to that college, you're going to want to make sure that in the testing section, you click no, that you don't want to send official score reports, or that you don't want to self-report them rather. And then you'll continue on and it will let you submit without that information. Then if later you add another school and you go to submit there, but you do want to submit your test scores, you can check yes, and whatever information you've already put in for that test, it's still going to be there. Okay, it doesn't go away once you toggle to no. If you have questions on test optional, it can be a little confusing. That's definitely something that we can help you through in the CRC with.